New ideas, creative solutions, inspired methods. Tonight, we celebrate innovation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ACEC New York's 48th Annual Engineering Excellence Awards. This evening, we honor 100 outstanding projects, top examples of engineering design, approaching challenges from new and creative angles. These projects are the result of the collaborative efforts of engineers, architects, and contractors. The teams and clients gathered here tonight have produced examples of the built environment at its finest, both here in New York and worldwide. Please join ACEC New York in recognizing our Silver Award winners.
For excellence in the category of Studies, Research, and Consulting Engineering Services, Gibbons, Esposito, and Boyce Engineers. And the client is New York State Department of Transportation.
KLD Engineering. And the client is Port Authority of New York and New Jersey and New York City Department of Transportation.
MRB Group Engineering, Architecture, Surveying. And the client is Village of Lions.
For excellence in the category of Building Technology Systems, Jaros, Baum Bolles. And the client is National September 11th Memorial and Museum.
Pathfinder Engineers and Architects. And the client is State University Construction Fund.
For excellence in the category of Structural Systems, GPI Greenman Peterson and LKMA LK McLean Associates. And the client is Pasilico Civil.
HDR, and the client is Jude Lau Contracting.
IH Engineers, and the client is New Jersey Department of Transportation.
Robert Silman Associates, and the client is Shantou University.
Tectonic Engineering and Surveying Consultants, and the client is New York City Economic Development Corporation.
Tectonic Engineering and Surveying Consultants, and the client is Columbia University.
Weidlinger Associates, and the client is FX Fowle Epstein Javits II Architecture.
For excellence in the category of environmental, Hazen and Sawyer, Malcolm Perney, the Water Division of Arcadis, a joint venture. And the client is Nassau County Department of Public Works.
For excellence in the category of Waste and Stormwater, H2M Architects and Engineers. And the client is Suffolk County Department of Public Works.
For excellence in the category of transportation, McFarland Johnson, and the client is Ontario County Industrial Development Agency.
Sam Schwartz Engineering, and the client is Port Authority of New York and New Jersey.
Urban Engineers of New York, and the client is City of Poughkeepsie.
For excellence in the category of special projects, Cameron Engineering and Associates, and the client is the Museum of American Armor.
Conchesi Engineering, and the client is Concord Hotel.
Hacks, and the client is New Jersey State Police.
Jaros, Baum Bolles, and the client is Sabi Data Center Properties.
Prudent Engineering, and the client is New York State Canal Corporation.
For excellence in the category of energy, Jaros, Baum Bolles, and the client is New York University Langone Medical Center.
Please welcome our hosts for this evening, ACEC New York Chairman Joseph Amato and ACEC New York President Jay Simpson.
Thank you much. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Amato, Chairman of the American Council of Engineering Companies of New York, and I am honored to welcome you to the ACEC New York's 48th Engineering Excellence Awards Gala. That video of our Silver Award winners contained only the tip of the iceberg of the innovative projects we will be honoring tonight. ACEC is proud to acknowledge the hard work and dedication of our member firms represented by these projects. Engineers are a central part of our communities, designing bridges and roads that carry us from place to place, the buildings that house us in our workplaces, and the water treatment systems that are necessary for a healthy environment. It is our mission as an organization to make sure these amazing, innovative contributions to life, as we know it, do not go unrecognized. To that end, I thank you all for joining us this evening. I would like to take a moment to welcome some of our ACEC colleagues joining us this evening. From Washington, D.C., ACEC President Dave Raymond. Incoming ACEC Chair of the Board, Ralph Christie. From ACEC Canada, Chair Ann Poshman. And President John Gamble. From ACEC Massachusetts, President Joel Goodmanson. And from the ACEC Life Health Trust, Mark Smolinski. Welcome to all of you. In keeping with our theme of innovation, we have added a new segment to this program. The New York City Department of Buildings has developed and implemented the new 2014 Building Construction Codes, a monumental effort that engaged all of the sectors of our industry, including many members of ACEC New York. It was a great undertaking to enhance the previous building construction codes. In addition to their role in developing these new codes, the New York City Department of Buildings coordinated a broad program of educational outreach to the design community regarding these updates, for which they partnered with ACEC New York on 3 separate programs in the spring of 2014. Our awards committee believed that this great achievement deserves special recognition, and to that end, I am proud to announce the New York City Department of Buildings as the winner of the first ever ACEC New York Design Industry Excellence Award. Will Commissioner Rick Chandler please join us on stage?
Thank you very much. Thank you, Joe. Good evening. It's an honor to receive the Design Industry Excellence Awards from ACEC, New York and New York Consulting Engineering Scholarship and Education Fund. Thank you for acknowledging the department's commitment to educating our industry colleagues and promoting safe development. Speaking of education, I'd like to congratulate all the students receiving the Award of Merit this evening, the Award of Merit Scholarship, forgive me. I'm sure everyone in this room looks forward to your participation in the engineering community. Let's give a round of applause to those students tonight. I'd also like to say that we're partnering with our colleagues at the University of New York. We've reached out to CUNY's Grove School of Engineering to recruit students to explore career opportunities with the department. Hopefully you will consider putting your talents to work at DOB. Since we're here together, I'm sure we share a love of design and construction and of New York. Of course, our primary mission as a regulatory agency is to ensure safe and compliant development. This will always be our duty for this great city, and we're going to keep making it easier to build. In fact, we're on the cusp of some major streamlining initiatives. We've launched a hub for major projects, and then we expanded it to minor alterations. By the end of 2015, we're expanding our borough offices to include hub-like services, so virtual plan review will be the standard. We're eliminating excuses, and we will be exploring ways to phase in mandated electronic filing. We've set a goal to process payments electronically. It's much easier said than done, but expect to see that enhancement soon. We've become a crucial player in Mayor de Blasio's citywide initiatives like universal pre-K and his push for affordable housing. We're finalizing our strategic plan. It will be the blueprint on how we take the Department of Buildings paperless by 2017. This means a more efficient use of agency resources and reduced wait times for you. We've launched the first phase of Inspection Ready, and later this year, Phase 2 will roll out. Phase 2 will be of particular interest to you because you will be able to set appointments online. By doing so, scheduling will be automated, routes will be more efficient, which means reduced wait times for inspection appointments. So yes, we've been very busy, Development is critical to our great city. It's a huge part of our economy. And please know that the Department of Buildings takes it very seriously. This city depends upon you to build fast and to build safely. And we are thrilled to join you in this effort. I love what we do, what the DOB stands for, and the important role we have for this great city. And again, thank you for this honor.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Rick, and congratulations again to the New York City Department of Buildings. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my co-host for the evening, ACEC President and my good friend, Jay Simpson.
Thank you, Joe. What a great evening. I've been coming to this event now for almost 20 years, since before the merger of the upstate and downstate groups. We get a little bigger each year, a little different. The staff does a great job in preparing for this night. And under the leadership of Gina Potfor, our Director of Member Services, we have worked to make this an even better experience for all. I would ask you all to please take out your phones right now, put them on vibrate, but don't put them away, as we hope you'll use our hashtag for the evening, as seen on the screen, and tweet and retweet at us at ACEC New York as we cover this event live on Twitter tonight. It's my pleasure to recognize some special additional guests joining us on this momentous occasion. Denise Richardson, Executive Director of the GCA of New York, Mike Elmendorf, and President and CEO of the GCA of New York, and Mark Herbst, Executive Director of the Long Island Contractors Association. Welcome to you all. You know, over the past few years, I've commented at this event that we need to have a little more positive publicity, such as the Engineering X Games. Engineering principles would be put in competitive and death-defying events like catapults with targets or rocket engine racing. Our problem seems to be that infrastructure isn't sexy, as proven by this clip. So we have those three guys, and the first thing in my mind I'm thinking is pot, kettle, but we'll leave that alone. So we need to get Bradley Cooper or George Clooney or Scarlett Johansson talking about infrastructure to garner attention. Or given the popularity of House of Cards and Breaking Bad, we should produce a TV show or a movie. If only it were that easy, but hopefully we'll have a movie like that soon. So tonight is about all the great things that all of you have accomplished. It is incredible that the engineering professions that make up the membership of ACEC New York and our public client partners, private developers, and our partners from the design and construction industry can all come together to design and build these amazing projects. You should all be very proud to be part of this process. These projects are being honored tonight thanks to the time and expertise dedicated by a distinguished group of judges who reviewed these projects based on originality, technical value, social and economic considerations, and complexity. I'd like to take a moment to thank our awards judges who dedicated their time to making tonight's accolades possible. May I ask those judges who are in attendance to please stand and be recognized. On behalf of ACEC New York, many thanks for volunteering your time and expertise to our program. Whether the challenge is tighter budgets, accelerated work schedules, or responding to man-made or natural disasters, our industry has shown an amazing ability to deliver regardless of circumstances. As a non-engineer who drives to work, rides the rails, visits offices in tall buildings or in suburban office parks, drinks tap water, and flies to other parts of the world, I say thank you to each and every one of you. It's now my honor to turn the program over to Eric Arsamont, Chairman of the Engineering Excellence Committee.
Jay made engineering funny. That was impressive. Thank you, Jay. It is always an honor to stand at this stage as chairman of the Engineering Excellence Committee. As both Jay and Chairman Joe Amato pointed out, daily life would not be possible without the innovative solutions and creative projects being honored tonight. As always, I'm continuously impressed not only by the projects we honor, but also by the dedication of the Engineering Excellence Gala Committee, who go above and beyond to make tonight's event possible and increase the revenue for this event each year. I'd like to recognize each of these individuals now. As your name is called, please stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until the end. Nicola Belzer, who's also my co-chair, Danielle Booker, Elias Dagger, Kauzi Jajina, Linda Reardon, Mitch Simpler, and Alberto Villamon. Thank you all. And I'll just say we hit a record this year. Last year we hit a record in sponsorship. This year we hit another record. So thank you for all the sponsors and for the Gala Committee. This program continues to grow thanks to the hard work of these and many other individuals. Our sponsorship program is still fairly new, having been launched in 2013. And as our program expands, so does the support shown by our member firms. Through the efforts of the committee and staff, sponsorship has increased even from last year's record-setting goal. I feel like I just said that. For those of you who haven't yet joined as a sponsor and are considering doing so, please speak to any member of the committee or with Gina Potfora, and they can provide you information for 2016's program. Now, we're getting started early. Gina's right there. Now I'd like to recognize those firms whose generosity made tonight possible. All right, we've got a long list because, as I said, a lot of people stepped up. Our diamond sponsor, Jaros, Baum Bolles, JBB. That was, I don't know where that came from. Sorry about that. Sorry, Mitch. Up in the balcony, by the way. We have so many new people this year. We're in the balcony. We'll get to that in a second. Our platinum sponsor, HDR. Our gold sponsors, Severett Associates, who sponsored the Empire Reception. Cerami and Associates. D. Simone Consulting Engineers. Hacks. Hardesty in Hanover. The STV Group. And Weidlinger Associates. Our pillar sponsor, Cameron Engineering and Associates. And our pedestal sponsor, KS Engineers. Yeah, I'd just like to say a lot of firms really stepped up this year, and it's very impressive, so thank you all. I'd also like to thank our many silver sponsors, as well as our bronze sponsors and patron tables. Please join me in thanking these member firms for their generosity and support. We thank them all, but one more time, thank you, everybody. So we have over 700 people here tonight, which I'm proud to say, as I said earlier, is a new record for attendance for this event. Very excited to see such a great turnout for such an important evening. Since our attendance got so large, we had to alter our approach to seating slightly, and I'd like to take a moment and recognize those firms who took advantage of our new premier balcony service, so we have people up in the balcony this year. Hello, people in the balcony. I heard a rumor they were going to start the wave up there, so just keep your eyes open. Actually, the rumor was started by me. I tried to get them to do the wave, and it didn't happen. But please go visit them. They actually have their own bars up there, and it's kind of like a nightclubby atmosphere up there, so go up there. It's kind of fun up there. Our program expansion of the last few years has led to the creation of the Honorary Gala Committee, which allows our association to honor the innovative contributions of a few key individuals within the design and construction industry. Please join me in thanking these individuals for their support. The art of innovation is grown during the earliest years of our careers, when our education opens new possibilities for changing the world around us. ACEC New York recognizes that tomorrow's innovative leaders are currently enrolled in colleges across New York State, and the ACEC New York Scholarship Fund was put in place to encourage these young innovators. And I'll just quickly say that one of the things I'm most proud about with this event when we have such great attendance is the fact that some of this money goes to scholarships for the young people that we, well, not that young, but the college students that we give scholarships to. So that's what's really impressive to me about this evening. Tonight, we will honor the innovation of 2 outstanding New York agencies with an award of merit. Then each of these 2 winners will have a $5,000 scholarship awarded to a deserving student in their name. Our first award of merit is presented to New York City Department of Design and Construction. The New York City Department of Design and Construction, the nation's largest civic design and construction project management agency, has an amazingly wide and diverse portfolio of assets valued at $10 billion. Under the leadership of Commissioner Feniaski Peña-Mora, and if you were at our event 2 weeks ago, this is a person who is really excited about the work he's doing. If you saw him walking around the audience and really talking about his excitement for his job. The Commissioner, the agency, and its 1,300 employees has continued to focus on design excellence, along with sustainability, resiliency, health, and inclusivity. Upon his appointment in 2014, the Commissioner immediately reached out to ACEC New York and other industry organizations, recognizing the importance of partnership in delivering the city's capital program. The fact that DDC values these relationships will mean better projects for all those who use their facilities. For his accomplishments and their accomplishments, we present the New York City Department of Design and Construction with the ACEC New York Award of Merit. Accepting the award on behalf of the DDC is Commissioner Feniaski Peña-Mora.
Thanks, and I will bring this to your table afterwards, so you don't have to carry it.
Thank you. As you can imagine, this is quite kind of a little bit emotional to be able to be here, particularly when I can see that the people sitting in the tables have accomplished so much in this industry, so important. I really appreciate the video and the movie infrastructure. I think it was very clever. Because it kind of highlights how important our profession is, how important is the work that you do. And here, when I'm working at DDC, my emphasis is to ensure that we can actually partner with you, because we cannot do anything for the city of New York and New Yorkers without your help. And as we continue to embark in how to produce, to design, to build the facilities and the infrastructure that the city needs, New Yorkers need, your collaboration will be critical. And I feel humbled to be here and accepting this award on behalf of the 1,200 colleagues at DDC, some of them present in this dinner, that actually are working day and night to ensure that we can produce what the city and New Yorkers deserve. So thank you for this award for DDC.
Thank you, Commissioner. Now I'd like to recognize our second award of merit honoree, the New York State Environmental Facilities Corporation. The Environmental Facilities Corporation invests over $1 billion a year in water quality improvements throughout New York State. They provide low-cost financing for local wastewater and drinking water infrastructure, ensuring the availability of clean water, protecting our environment, and providing the vital infrastructure necessary to create jobs and economic development. Under the direction of President and CEO Matthew Driscoll, EFC has initiated an extended outreach through ACEC New York to help our firms deliver these services to local communities throughout the state. In the last 2 years, ACEC New York and EFC have held 4 programs to educate engineers, municipal employees, and other private professionals involved in this work. For their effort in making water and wastewater infrastructure affordable and accessible to localities, we recognize the New York State Environmental Facilities Corporation with the ACEC New York Award of Merit. Accepting the award on behalf of the EFC is Matthew Driscoll, President and CEO.
Congratulations. And I will bring this to the table so you don't have to carry it. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Good evening. 25 years ago, New York financed its first project under the state revolving fund, and since then, more than $18 billion in low-cost financing has gone out to communities and businesses and not-for-profits across the state of New York. New York State has led all states year after year with the largest investment of state revolving loan fund dollars. And last year, it was more than $2.3 billion, and this year, we're on track to meet or exceed that record-breaking mark. I'm proud of the fact that all of us at EFC strive to make this not only the largest SRF of any of the states, but also the most effective and far-reaching. This award of merit recognizes that effort, along with our shared goals of improving wastewater and drinking water systems, capping landfills, installing green infrastructure and storm mitigation projects, and creating the nation's first clean water guarantee of an air pollution program. The list goes on and on. As you know, municipal water systems are our core mission because these are vital public services protecting both the health and the environment. And they are also the backbone of any community's efforts to create and retain jobs. As we all know, there is no business, and certainly no industry, that can locate in an area that is not served by reliable wastewater and drinking water systems. As I look at the many projects that EFC has financed, I'm gratified to see that the business development fostered by EFC and New York State through our low-interest rating financings and co-funding opportunities, we provide technical and legal and financial advice to all of the clients that we serve. Recently in Central New York, we issued a $13 million financing to the city of Cortland, which will be used to expand the city's wastewater treatment plant and build a revenue-producing digester that will accommodate a major new production facility for Greek yogurt, creating jobs. And just last week, we approved a $3 million interest-free loan to bring sewer service to a new industrial park up in Madison County. Now, when this loan is refinanced and goes long-term for 30 years, the county is going to save $7 million from that financing alone. We've changed our business model to help shovel-ready projects obtain financing more quickly, and now many other communities will be receiving interest-free loans this year after we just adjusted our hardship loan policy. And in addition, we continue to work closely with our largest client, New York City, where we have plans to finance projects worth hundreds of millions of dollars in the coming years. And this city, along with hundreds of others, will benefit from cost savings resulting from our continuing refunding of previous SRF financings. In fact, in just the past 4 years, we've refinanced a little over $3 billion that's going to save local ratepayers about $447 million. That's real savings for taxpayers across the state of New York. We're always open to new ideas, and I hope all the members of ACEC will share their experiences and suggestions with us. On behalf of Governor Cuomo and everyone at EFC, thank you for this recognition and for all your help in moving New York State forward. Thanks, and have a great evening.
Thank you, and congratulations again to both the EFC and the DDC. At this time, we will present two $5,000 scholarships in the name of the Award of Merit honorees to two New York engineering students. Will Sissy Nicolau, ACEC New York Scholarship Chair, please join me on stage to present our scholarships. Our first student, recipient of the New York City Department of Design and Construction Named Scholarship, is Stephen Lowinger. Stephen is a third-year student at Columbia University studying structural engineering. Stephen's interested in buildings and construction, which started in his early years, grew into a passion through studies of math and science. During his 8-month work-study program at an engineering and special inspections agency, his passions grew into a concrete plan for a future career in consulting engineering, which Stephen anticipates pursuing in New York City after his graduation. Our second recipient of the New York State Environmental Facilities Corporation Award of Merit is Michelle DePino. Michelle is a civil engineering third-year student at Manhattan College. A natural multitasker, Michelle is passionate about the chance to work on a variety of projects, from structural health monitoring to historic structural preservation and restoration. Her internship at United Water confirmed her desire to take on the challenges facing our nation's infrastructure. She is keen on tracking infrastructure challenges in New York State after graduation. Please join me in congratulating Stephen and Michelle on their Award of Merit scholarships. The Scholarship Committee gives many hours of their time not only promoting our program, but also reviewing every student application. This year, I'm proud to announce that 24 New York students will receive a total of $65,000 in scholarships. I'd like to take a moment to recognize the outstanding individuals who have helped make this program successful. My personal thanks to each and every one of you. The 24 students receiving scholarships through ACEC New York Scholarship Fund represent students throughout the state, from Columbia University to the University at Buffalo. These winners will be recognized at other New York events throughout the coming months. As our world rapidly changes and innovative solutions become crucial, it is these young men and women who will be running our member firms seated at these tables and bringing the engineering profession to an even higher standard of excellence. Congratulations on your well-deserved scholarships. You'll get a real check in the mail. So our scholarship fund is possible through donations provided by our member firms. We are honored to connect these firms with future engineering leaders throughout our scholarship program. The firms on the list behind me have truly invested in the future through their donations. For those of you that would also like to contribute, please consider a name scholarship or other generous donation. And now, to recognize accomplishments of the present day, I give you this year's Gold and Platinum Award winners.
The following projects have won Gold Awards.
For excellence in the category of Studies, Research, and Consulting Engineering Services, AirUp, for New York Rising Community Reconstruction Program. And the client is Governor's Office of Storm Recovery.
CDM URS Joint Venture for New York City Disinfection Pilot Study. And the client is New York City Department of Environmental Protection.
HDR for Transportation Corridor Study for New York State Route 17. And the client is New York State Department of Transportation, Region 8.
VHB Engineering, Surveying, and Landscape Architecture for LaGuardia Airport Runway Safety Area Enhancements, EA. And the client is Port Authority of New York and New Jersey.
For excellence in the category of Building Technology Systems, AKF Engineers for 157. And the client is Extel Development Company.
Cameron Engineering and Associates for Eastport South Manor Primary School. And the client is Eastport South Manor Central School District.
Erdman Anthony for SUNY Geneseo Bailey Hall Rehabilitation. And the client is State University Construction Fund.
Siska Hennessy Group for Danbury Hospital New Patient Tower. And the client is the SLAM Collaborative.
For excellence in the category of Structural Systems, D. Simone Consulting Engineers for International Gem Tower. And the client is Extel Development.
Gilsands Murray Steficek for 837 Washington. And the client is Taconic Investment Partners.
Hacks for reconstruction of Claremont Parkway Bridge over Metro North Railroad. And the client is New York City Department of Transportation.
Severud Associates for Los Angeles Forum. And the client is Madison Square Garden Company.
WSP for Sprainbrook Parkway Bridges over New York State Route 119. And the client is New York State Department of Transportation.
For excellence in the category of environmental, Gannett Fleming, Arcadis Joint Venture for Cross River Pump Station. And the client is New York City Department of Environmental Protection.
For excellence in the category of waste and storm water, Cameron Engineering and Associates for Bergen Point Wastewater Treatment Plant Effluent UV Disinfection. And the client is Suffolk County Department of Public Works.
For excellence in the category of water resources, Hacks D&B Engineers and Architects, URS Joint Venture for Gilboa Dam Reconstruction. And the client is New York City Department of Environmental Protection.
Jaros, Baum Bolles for State University of New York College of Agriculture and Technology at Cobleskill. And the client is State University Construction Fund.
For excellence in the category of transportation, AECOM for reconstruction of Connor Street Bulkhead. And the client is New York City Department of Design and Construction.
HDR for New York and Atlantic Railway Wheel Spur Intermodal Facility and Freight Yard. And the client is Metropolitan Transportation Authority.
For excellence in the category of special projects, ARUP for Soma Teachers Village Buildings 2 and 5. And the client is RBH Group.
B. Thayer Associates for Accelerated Playground Construction. And the client is Metropolitan Transportation Authority, Tri-Borough Bridge and Tunnel Authority.
Distinct Engineering Solutions for reconstruction of Belt Parkway Bridges, Fresh Creek. And the client is Tully Posilico, JV.
Ocean and Coastal Consultants for Brooklyn EcoDock. And the client is Metropolitan Waterfront Alliance.
Woodard and Curran for Reese Park Improvements. And the client is Town of Somers, New York.
For excellence in the category of energy, Jaros, Baum Bolles for Brooklyn Botanic Garden Visitor Center. And the client is Brooklyn Botanic Garden.
The following projects have won Platinum Awards. For excellence in the category of studies, research, and consulting engineering services, ecology and environment engineering for influence of dredge material placement on algal blooms in Lake Erie. And the client is United States Army Corps of Engineers, Buffalo District.
HACS for investigation monitoring of Gold Star Bridge. And the client is Connecticut Department of Transportation.
KS Engineers for City of Newark Traffic Sign Management. And the client is City of Newark.
Parsons Brinkerhoff on behalf of the SCAPE team for Rebuild by Design, Living Breakwaters. And the client is United States Department of Housing and Urban Development.
For excellence in the category of building technology systems, AKF Engineers for St. Stanislaw Kostka RC Church, new HVAC installation. And the client is St. Stanislaw Kostka RC Church.
ME Engineers for Madison Square Garden Transformation. And the client is Brisbane Brook Bainon Architects.
For excellence in the category of structural systems, Amon and Whitney for the Queens Museum of Art expansion. And the client is New York City Department of Design and Construction.
D. Simone Consulting Engineers for 400 Park Avenue South. And the client is Equity Residential.
Gilsands Murray Steficek for Avalon West Chelsea. And the client is Avalon Bay Communities. Halmar International, Hardesty and Hanover for design build for RFK Bridge Ramp Replacement. And the client is MTA Bridges and Tunnels. Jacobs for Alexander Hamilton Bridge Rehabilitation. And the client is New York State Department of Transportation.
Leslie E. Robertson Associates for 4 World Trade Center. And the client is Silverstein Properties.
Severud Associates for Madison Square Garden Transformation. And the client is Madison Square Garden Company.
Thornton Tomasetti for Cornell University Bill and Melinda Gates Hall. And the client is Morphosis Architects.
WSP for Hollis E. Jennings Bridge Replacement. And the client is Massachusetts Department of Transportation.
For excellence in the category of surveying and mapping technology, MJ Engineering and Land Surveying for mobile mapping Whiteface Veterans Memorial Highway. And the client is New York State Department of Transportation.
For excellence in the category of environmental, ARUP for building and environmental research and teaching. And the client is Toshiko Mori Architects, Gilbane Building Company.
For excellence in the category of waste and stormwater, CRA Infrastructure and Engineering for Digester and Grit System Improvements Project. And the client is City of Geneva.
MRB Group Engineering, Architecture, Surveying for Scottsville Regional Pump Station, Force Main. And the client is Village of Scottsville.
For excellence in the category of water resources, Wendell for Horseheads Water Treatment Plant Design. And the client is Village of Horseheads.
For excellence in the category of transportation,
Clark Patterson Lee for Broad Court Chestnut Street Project with Roundabout. And the client is City of Rochester.
Hardesty and Hanover Construction Services for Henry Hudson Bridge Rehabilitation. And the client is MTA Bridges and Tunnels.
Wendell for Chatham Area Transit Intermodal Station. And the client is Chatham Area Transit. for excellence in the category of special projects. Jacobs for reconstruction of Linden Place. And the client is New York City Economic Development Corporation.
Parsons Brinkerhoff for Made of the Mist U.S. Mooring and Winter Storage Facility. And the client is Made of the Mist Corporation.
Robert Silman Associates for LaFrac Center at Lakeside. And the client is Prospect Park Alliance.
For excellence in the category of energy, P.W. Grosser Consulting for Weeksville Closed Loop Geothermal System. And the client is New York City Department of Design and Construction.
ACEC New York, leaders in the business of engineering.
Wow, those projects are excellent examples of innovation in engineering design. Let's have another round of applause for all of our Gold and Platinum Award winners. It is now my pleasure to introduce tonight's Diamond Award Master of Ceremonies, the Commissioner for the New York State Department of Transportation, Joan McDonald. On January 14, 2011, Governor Andrew Cuomo appointed Joan McDonald as the 11th Commissioner of the New York State Department of Transportation. Commissioner McDonald leads an department of 8,500 employees with an annual budget of approximately $3.5 billion. As Commissioner, Joan has led the department's storm recovery efforts, serves on the executive leadership team for the new Tappan Zee Bridge project, and launched the department's New York Works program. Commissioner McDonald is chair of the I-95 Corridor Coalition Executive Board and serves as the chair of AASHTO's Resilient and Sustainable Transportation Systems Steering Committee. She also serves on the Northeast Corridor Commission and the Executive Committee of the Transportation Research Board. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Commissioner Joan McDonald.
Thank you, Joe. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly an honor to once again serve as the MC of the ACEC Engineering Excellence Awards Gala. I'm very excited to see such a wonderful turnout this evening. All the professionals gathered here represent the best of the built environment, and the awards given tonight are all well-deserved. As was mentioned earlier in the evening, infrastructure has something of a PR problem. The maintaining of sound roads and bridges isn't sexy, but it is also something that absolutely cannot be ignored. Each day, millions of Americans avoid potholes on damaged roads, travel on bridges that are in need of maintenance, and live and work in buildings constructed and connected to outdated plumbing systems. This situation is not acceptable for America, and it is certainly not acceptable in New York. It is on you, the professionals of the built environment, that the greatest burden is placed. Not only do you have to maintain and update the current structures, but you also have to constantly look to the future, designing and innovating new approaches to old problems. Not only are you called upon to assess damages and aid the rebuilding process after a natural disaster, you also must design structures to withstand future disasters. You are truly responsible for building tomorrow, and from what I can see in the projects on display tonight, as well as the soon-to-be young professionals earning your scholarships, I have no doubt that tomorrow is in capable hands. Now, it gives me great pleasure to present the Engineering Excellence Diamond Awards. These projects earned the top scores in each of 10 categories. As I read the winners, a copy of each project's award-winning panel will be shown on the screen above. After the last Diamond Award is presented, we will announce the Empire Award, which is presented to the highest-rated project designed and built in New York State. May I now ask ACEC Chair-elect Ralph Christie and Engineering Excellence Committee Chair Eric Arcement to join me here on stage. Our chairman, Joe Amato, will be presenting the plaques to winning member firms, and Ralph will be presenting plaques to the winning clients. Without further delay, let's begin. For excellence in the category of studies, research, and consulting, Dagger Engineering for Ahalme Atu Safi A, Nairobi, Kenya. Accepting for the firm is Elias Dagger, Senior Principal, and Josephine Zurika, Principal. Also accepting the award are W. Douglas Romines, Architect, Romines Architect, and Sylvia Smith, Architect, FX Fowle. Please come up to the stage and receive your awards. For excellence in the category of studies, research, and consulting, Sam Schwartz Engineering. For Super Bowl 48, transportation planning and logistics. Accepting for the firm are Jeff Trim, Executive Vice President, and Eric Arcement, Senior Vice President. Eric, you don't have to go far. For excellence in the category of studies, research, and consulting, Weidlinger Associates for 7 World Trade Center, collapse analysis and assessment. Accepting for the firm are Dr. Najib Aboud, Principal and CTO, and Adam Dick, Senior Engineer. For excellence in the category of building technology system, Jaros, Baum, and Bolles for 1 World Trade Center. Accepting for the firm is Michael Simpler, Managing Partner. Accepting for the client is Steve Plate, Deputy Chief, Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, and Nicole Dasa, Architect SOM. Congratulations. This crowd of 700 makes it a little difficult for everybody to get to the stage quickly, so that's a good dilemma to have. For excellence in the category of building technology systems, Loring Consulting Engineers for Latvian National Library. Accepting for the firm is Michael De Roche, President and COO. Congratulations. For excellence in the category of building technology systems, Siska Hennessy Group for Cornell University, Bill and Melinda Gates Hall, New Computing and Information Science Building. Accepting for the firm are Sergiu Pelau, Associate Partner, Cyrus Izzo, Co-President, and Marcus Yakran, Senior Vice President. Accepting for the client is Ung Ju, Scott Lee, Project Manager, and Principal, Morphosis Architects. Thank you. Congratulations. For excellence in the category of structural systems, Arup, Fulton Center Sky Reflector Net. Accepting for the firm are Craig Colville, Principal, and Zach Kostura, Associate. Accepting on behalf of the client is Uday Durg, Senior Vice President and Program Executive of the Lower Manhattan projects for MTA Capital Construction. Thank you and congratulations. Hello, Uday. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Thank you, good to see you. CJ, I could star in that infrastructure movie. For excellence in the category of structural systems, Erdman Anthony. For Forest Home Drive Bridge Rehabilitation. Accepting for the firm is Tiffany Ketch, Project Manager. Congratulations. Congratulations. For excellence in the category of structural systems, HNTB Corporation for rapid replacement of the I-84 bridges. Accepting the award for the firm is Bala Shivakumar, Vice President. Accepting the award on behalf of the client, New York State DOT, is Bill Gordon, Regional Director, New York State Department of Transportation. Nice project. For excellence in the category of structural systems, Muser Rutledge Consulting Engineers for Manhattan West Penn Station Rail Corridor Overbuild Platform. Accepting for the firm are David Good, partner, and Stephen Lowe, associate. Accepting on behalf of the client is Henry Casso, Director of Construction, and Sabrina Canner, Senior Vice President, Design and Construction, Brookfield Properties. Also accepting the award are Joseph Byrne, Vice President and Project Executive, Turner Construction Company, and Theodore Chivetta, Jr., CEO, John Chivetta and Sons. Congratulations. Are you supposed to be up here? Come on. Come on. We'll give you a pass.
Thank you.
For excellence in the category of structural systems, Robert Silman Associates for Polanski Shakespeare Center. Accepting for the firm are Joseph Tortorella, President, and Pat Arnett, Associate. Congratulations. For excellence in the category of structural systems, Thornton Tomasetti for Florida Polytechnic University Science and Technology Building. Accepting for the firm is Chris Cristoforo, Principal. Accepting on behalf of the client is John Chu, Principal. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. For excellence in the category of surveying and mapping technology, Naik Consulting Group for the Fulton Center Sky Reflector Net. Accepting the award on behalf of the firm are Sanjay Naik, President, William Easterbrook, Director of Surveying, and Jason Larson, HDS Department Manager. Accepting the award on behalf of the client is Uday Durg, Senior Vice President and Program Executive for MTA Capital Construction. Congratulations. For excellence in the environmental category, Distinct Engineering Solutions, Inc., for the number 7 subway extension, Site K. Accepting for the firm are Ram Tiramula, President, Georgi Kardashvili, Director of Construction Inspection, and Roman Kasturi, Director of Design Services. Accepting for the client is Ihab Shafei, Program Manager, MTA Capital Construction. Congratulations. For excellence in the waste and stormwater category, the joint venture of Greeley and Hansen, Hazen and Sawyer, and Malcolm Purdy, Arcadis, for the Whale Creek Sludge Dock and Transport Vessel Contracts 50/50A. Accepting for Greeley and Hansen are Cliff Pomerantz, Principal, and Sundaram Solai, Associate. Accepting for Hazen and Sawyer is Paul Sorer, Vice President. Accepting for Arcadis is Jim Brown, Vice President. And accepting for the client is Nat Federici, Assistant Commissioner, and Frank Lonkar, Operations Manager, the Bureau of Wastewater Treatment, New York City Department of Environmental Protection. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yep. Congratulations. Congratulations. For excellence in the waste and stormwater category, the joint venture of Hazen and Sawyer and CH2M Hill for designing supplemental carbon systems to achieve high-level nutrient removal of large wastewater treatment plants. Accepting for the firms are Sandeep Mehrotra, Vice President, Robert Frost, Principal Engineer, and Chris Quigley, Project Manager. Accepting for the client is Kenneth Moriarty, Assistant Commissioner, New York City Department of Environmental Protection. Congratulations. Congratulations. For excellence in the water resources category, the joint venture of L.K. McLean Associates and Dewberry for New York 110 drainage and roadway improvements. Accepting for L.K. McLean are Gene Daly, President and CEO, Ray DeBiase, Executive Vice President, and Bob Steele, Associate. Accepting for Dewberry is Tom Fredericks, Associate. Accepting for the client are Philip Bang, Executive Deputy Commissioner and Chief Engineer, and Joe Brown, Regional Director, New York State DOT. Congratulations. Thank you. Good to see you. Congratulations. Good to see you. Congrats. 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 Yep. Congrats, Phil. For excellence in the transportation category, Arup for Fulton Center. Accepting for the firm are Craig Colville, Principal, Ian Buckley, Associate, and Zach Kostura, Associate. Accepting for the client is Uday Durg, Senior Vice President and Program Executive, Lower Manhattan Projects, MTA Capital Construction. Great project, congratulations. Good to see you again. Congrats again. Congrats again. Yep. For excellence in the transportation category, Creighton Manning Engineering for Washington Avenue, Fuller Road intersection reconstruction program. Accepting for the firm are Edward Woods, partner, Jeff Pangburn, Senior Project Manager, and Stephen Godlewski, Project Engineer. Accepting for the client are Phil Eng, Executive Deputy Commissioner, Chief Engineer, New York State DOT. Welcome back, Phil. This is a great project, if I do say so myself. For excellence in the transportation category, the joint venture of Parsons Brinkerhoff and Parsons Transportation Group for Superstorm Sandy repair and rehabilitation, Montague Tunnels. Accepting for Parsons Brinkerhoff are Bernie McNeely, Senior Vice President and Northeast Regional Manager, and C. Jeremy Hung, Project Manager. Accepting for Parsons are Jane Sheralambos, Vice President, and Jeffrey Abrams, Deputy Project Manager. Accepting for the client is Fred Smith, Senior Vice President and Chief Engineer, MTA, New York City Transit. Congratulations. Good to see you.
Hi, Joan. How you doing? Thank you so much.
My pleasure. It's a great project. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good to see you. Yep. Good to see you. For excellence in the category of special projects, Aurora and Associates for Route 35 emergency repairs. Accepting for the firm are Dan Iacovino, Vice President, Tom DiChiara, Director, Environmental Services, and Mandeep Singh Arora, Senior Vice President. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. 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 For excellence in the category of special projects, Concesi Engineering for New York Times Building Central Mechanical Systems Upgrade. Accepting for the firm are Pasquale Concesi, President, Manny Moyer, Mechanical Department Head, and Robert Concesi, Principal. Accepting for the client is Mike Corbin, Vice President of Engineering, Equity Office. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh, thank you. For excellence in the category of special projects, Langen Engineering for New York Police Academy. Accepting for the firm are Jared Green, Senior Project Manager, Kelly Tufts, Project Engineer, and George Leventis, Principal. Accepting for the client is Michael Platel, Senior Project Executive, New York City Department of Design and Construction. Also accepting the award are Lori Butler, Associate Principal, Perkins & Will, and Joseph Tortorella, Principal, Robert Silman Associates. Congratulations. For excellence in the energy category, Jacob Feinberg Katz and McKelly Consulting Group. For American Vanadium US Inc., Guildmeisters Cell-Cube Engineering Analysis for 2 Broadway. Accepting for the firm is Cindy Feinberg, Partner, and Jason Daly, Senior Engineering. Also accepting the award is Stedroy Fergus, Facilities Manager, and Yvonne Saavedra Lim, Project Manager, MTA. Okay. For excellence in the industrial and manufacturing processes and facilities category, CNS Companies for Sunoco slurry process system upgrades. Accepting for the firm are Carrie Merritt, Department Manager, and Jessica Fadden, Engineer. Accepting for the client are Nathan Lown, Manager of Capital Projects and Biotechnology, and Guy Clemens, Production Manager, Sunoco. Congratulations. Okay.
The envelope, please. That's the Empire Award. Give it a second. Bill,
okay.
I'll tell you.
Drum roll. I never got to do that before. Now for the culminating moment of our awards ceremony. The Empire Award is given to honor the top-rated project in the Engineering Excellence Program that was designed and built entirely within New York State. The winner has been kept secret until this very moment. May I have the envelope, please? Okay. The Empire Award goes to Jaros, Baum, and Bolles. As they make their way down, for One World Trade Center, the primary building of the World Trade Center complex in Lower Manhattan is 104 stories and is considered the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere, with the antenna mast extending to the height to 1,776 feet. The building features a number of innovative features for sustainability and safety, including lighting, HVAC, and wastewater recycling systems. This project embodies all the qualities of excellence in engineering design, and we are proud to honor it tonight with the Empire Award. Congratulations.
On behalf of the team, and I say the team of all of you, at one point in time, 26,000 people worked on this project, one point or another, in one of the most challenging efforts ever done by mankind. And you accomplished it, each and every one of you. If you think quietly to yourself, you had a major, major part in this project. People say, what are you going to do next? I'll never top this project. We'll never top this project. This wasn't about building the most complex building in design, architecture, and engineering in the world, but about rebuilding our hearts and souls of those of us who grew up in New York and lived in New York throughout our lives. And you've accomplished that. Thanks to all of your energy, countless hours, never worrying about, well, I work 8 to 5. No, you stay whatever it took to get it done. And you sent a message to the world, and you've left a legacy. The legacy is, yes, evil things will be done in the world at moments, and they will be very short-lived and very dark. But the brightness and goodness in each one of us will transform that into something as beautiful as this, and truly say to the world and to the generations to follow that we are back, and we are better than ever, and we will never be overcome. So thank you all for your energy. Thank you, and God bless you.
It is my pleasure to accept this award on behalf of JB&B, which is now celebrating its 100th year, and more importantly, for ACEC New York, ACEC National, all New Yorkers and all Americans. Thank you.
What a fitting end to our awards program tonight. It has truly been my honor to serve as your MC. Congratulations again to all the winners, and a special, special congratulations to our Empire Award winner. Please all enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.